I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. Our shear line across southeastern Asia continuing to dominate that cold surge that has been setting up, bringing these blustery conditions from Okinawa and even down here towards southern areas of Luzon and Visayas. For the most part, it's pretty decent out there, but we have got some pretty decent photos here from some of our weather watchers. This is from Brian out there in Bantayan. Yeah, just take a look at that. Nice little shelf cloud, kind of that outflow boundary from one of these storms that did develop out there. This is completely separate, but I absolutely love it. Pete sent this in from Iwate. As well as we go back to the Philippines in the Iloilo, some of those afternoon clouds popping up, some of those isolated towering cumulus as well developing in there, and that's where you get those isolated showers. This is another great shot from our weather watchers sent in by Keys out there in Mindoro. Almost looks like the Netherlands. Absolutely love that shot. All right, let's take a look over towards satellite picture here. You can see where that shear line is, that northerly breeze hitting northwestern portions of Luzon, bringing a little bit of a breeze out there and places like Ilocos as well as this cold surge continues to blow in. Now, let's take a look at the rainfall forecast, and we kind of show that shear line setting up. It's actually going to edge south. So increasing showers more so over towards Tacloban, Cebu, and northeastern Mindanao. That doesn't mean the entire island, guys. Again, some people who think they're being smart out of places on the west coast or even over towards Palawan, or like you said, it was going to rain out here. This is strictly an East Coast phenomena. Even on some of these islands on the eastern seaboard. If you're on the western seaboard, you're probably not going to be seeing very much rain. Look where the heaviest will be, though, just southwest of Siargao out here in northeastern Mindanao. Let's go back to it. That's nearly 250 millimeters over the next 5 days. So some pretty heavy precipitation in the forecast out here across this area, and a little bit of rain in the northeastern Luzon, but generally dry along the west coast. Same goes for Taiwan, generally dry on the west coast. You can see east coast getting some of that precip kind of mixed in there. So take a look at our fly over here on our Saturday east coast, seeing all that rainfall. Cagayan de Oro, partly cloudy for the most part. Could see an isolated shower. Shear line steadying over towards Tacloban. I do think on your Saturday you're probably going to see the rain there, and even maybe over towards Legazpi. While the further north we go, it starts to dry out with overall better conditions, albeit a bit cooler across northern areas of Luzon. Let's take a look at our extended forecast for Manila. Yeah, you're going to be looking at slightly cooler temperatures and lows into the mid 20s, but still tropical, let's be honest with you. And Cebu, you get that increase in the showers from your Friday over towards your Saturday. All right, looking ahead, definitely not much to talk about in the tropics throughout the rest of the month into the end of January, outside of something with the long-range CPC is actually saying something, but it's nothing I'm too terribly concerned about. They're saying the potential as we wrap up January for a storm, but reality is with an El Nino in place, all that dry air out there, I would be blown away. And the shear line, which has just failed to weaken, I would be blown away if anything out of here tried to develop. If it did, it would be very, 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 very far south. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. And number one thing, as always, is stay safe out there. Ooh, before I let you go, actually, got one other thing. I'll have a new update on this too, if you're still watching after I started doing it in the outro, about Pagasa putting out some new names. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, that's all for today. Stay safe out there.